क्वेश्चंस की पीडीएफ वगैरह भी कोई
दी तो है,
मेरे पास नहीं आती।
क्या बात कर दी?
हाँ जी,
सबको देते हैं
मेरे पास नहीं आती।
यार, क्या बात कर दी? ठीक है, एनीवेज आई विल सी टू इट। ओके
ठीक है।
ओके
हाँ, मैं वैसे कह रहा हूँ एमसीक्यू की, वैसे वो वाली पीडीएफ नहीं जो आप प्रॉपर करंट अफेयर्स की
एमसीक्यू की पीडीएफ भी देता हूँ मैं।
वो नहीं आती सर।
इस बार जो करंट अफेयर्स भेजा था उसमें मैंने लिखा था करंट अफेयर्स फॉर द वीक करके 86 क्वेश्चन। कल वाला पढ़ा था?
कल वाला नहीं पढ़ा सर,
परसों वाला पढ़ा था? परसों वाला पढ़ा था?
हाँ
परसों वाले के नीचे जो 86 क्वेश्चन थे वही थे।
अच्छा,
देखो तो सही ध्यान से। इसने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा होगा अमन।
नहीं सर, पढ़ा है।
अभी पूछूंगा, एक दिन पूछा। ओके, आज का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन असेंबली का इलेक्शन कब हुआ था? When was the election of Constitution Assembly held?
So July 1946.
Aman, right answer. अब मैं जिससे पूछूं, please, those person whom I am asking, please, they only answer the question. Pooja, members of the Constituent Assembly were elected from?
Provincial Assembly. Provincial
Okay,
Assembly.
Very good, Pooja. Sharda, you are late by 1 minute. The first section of the Constituent Assembly was held on? The first section, it's okay, Sharda. First section of Constitution Assembly was held on? First section.
9 December
1946.
9th December 1946 is the right answer. अब भाई जिससे पूछूं, they only answer. Okay. Buana, who was the interim president of Constituent Assembly? Who was the interim president?
Dr. Sachidananda Sinha.
Okay, very good. Okay. Which political party boycotted the Constituent Assembly and why? Palak Mahajan.
Muslim League boycotted the Constituent Assembly because they want a separate nation, Pakistan.
Yeah, separate electorate or separate nation. When was the first president of Constituent Assembly elected? When was the first president of Constituent Assembly elected? Sharda. Sharda. When was the first president of Constituent Assembly elected?
So the first president was Rajendra Prasad.
Elected date.
26 Jan.
No.
11 December 1946.
11th December 1946. Sharda. How many committees were there in Constituent Assembly? Kirti.
Sir, 22.
22. Very good. Surya. Question to you. Who was the chairman of drafting committee?
Dr. B.R. Ambedkar.
Very good. Who was the chairman of provisional committee? Surya.
Sir, I think Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Very correct. Aman. Who headed the state committee in the Constituent Assembly?
So Jawaharlal Nehru.
Sharda. Who headed the union committee in the Constituent Assembly?
Sir, Jawaharlal Nehru.
Very good. The Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution of India on which date?
So
The Constituent Assembly.
November 1949.
1949.
Once more.
26 Jan
1949.
26 November 1949.
So partially it was adopted on 26.
It was adopted on 26 November
49 and completely on 20 January.
Wait. Kirti, tell me your opinion. What you were saying?
Sir, Constitution partially adopted किया था 26 November 1949. Partially था ना वो?
हाँ. Okay, she is right. Constitution Assembly adopted the Constitution of India partially on 26th November 1949. Certain provisions like citizenship were adopted. When was the complete Constitution of India enforced?
26
January.
I am taking the name, then only you answer. Okay, Harsh.
Yes, sir.
When was the Constitution of India completely adopted?
That's 26 January 1950.
Very good. Harsh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the enacting clause in Indian Constitution? What is an enacting clause of Indian Constitution? Harsh.
It was 26 November 1945. The day it was called as enacted clause.
Again. Answer once more.
The enacted clause, the date 26 November 1949 is called
Okay.
enacted clause.
Okay.
And because
Okay. I got the answer. Okay. Pooja. This enacting clause, the term enacting clause is mentioned in which part of Indian Constitution? Pooja, the term enacting clause is mentioned in which part of Indian Constitution? Pooja.
Preamble.
Okay, Aman has already answered. It is mentioned in preamble of Indian Constitution. Pooja,
Okay.
where are you? Acha, Pooja is typing. Okay. Her voice is having. Okay, no issue. Okay, how many articles? It's okay, Pooja. It's okay. How many articles were there in Indian Constitution? Initially.
395.
395.
395.
Palak, how many articles are there now in Indian Constitution?
485.
485. Pooja, that
448 or 448.
Constitution of
Or
India is divided into
448 also.
Constitution of India is divided into how many parts?
25 now and 22 initially.
but now
Okay,
it's
very okay. Now listen, those names I am taking, please those people answer. Okay, the first amendment was added in Indian Constitution in which year? The first amendment, like the first schedule was added in Indian Constitution, like the 9th schedule was added in Indian Constitution as per which amendment? Tell me that. The 9th schedule was added in Indian Constitution as per which amendment?
इसको बताना.
रुको तो सही. Harsh.
That was first amendment in 1951.
It was first amendment in 1951. Very correct, Harsh. Okay. The 52nd schedule or the 52nd amendment of Indian Constitution added which schedule? Palak Mahajan. The 52nd amendment of,
Schedule.
and it was done in
1985.
okay. Pooja, can you hear me?
Yes,
Pooja.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, 11th and 12th schedule were added in Indian Constitution as per which amendment and which year?
73rd was for 11th schedule in 1992. 12th
12th
schedule is of 74th amendment, same year, 1992.
Okay, very good. You guys have learned it well. If you go this way, till the entire year, you will have a fruitful result. Now, I want to give you today some extra notes apart from the slides. Please write it down. Schedules of Indian Constitution. Schedules of Indian Constitution. Please write it properly. Then we will go for majority. This is very important. Okay, and mention very, very important on top of it. Okay, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write down first schedule of Indian Constitution. First schedule. First schedule. Now, what I wanted to discuss today is what is there in the first schedule. What is there in the first schedule? Okay. Now, just write down. It contains name of states. It contains name of states. That states are Indian state. Punjab, Gujarat, Kerala, Maharashtra, all those Indian states. It contains name of states and union territories. Okay? Got it? Sakshi is here. Sakshi, कहाँ थे बेटा इतनी देर?
Sir, I was trying to join the class.
फिर क्या हो गया?
Sir, हो गया join.
अभी हुआ है ना, 4 बजे करना था.
Yes,
चलो कोई नहीं, आज का भी मैं रिकॉर्डिंग भेज दूंगा, ठीक है?
yes.
First schedule, it contains name of states and union territory. First schedule में क्या mentioned है? It contains name of state. साक्षी इसको लिख लेना जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है?
Yes.
First schedule में क्या है अमन? What is mentioned in
States and union territories.
write down. Second point in similar in first schedule, territorial jurisdiction of state is also included. Territorial jurisdiction. Territorial jurisdiction. Territorial jurisdiction. Territorial jurisdiction of state. Territorial jurisdiction of state is there also mentioned. First schedule contains name of Indian state. India में कौन-कौन से state है, and it also contains territorial jurisdiction, which is the boundary of a particular like Sharda is from Karnataka. Like state, like how many kilometers boundary is there? What is the area of that state? So it is all the aspect coming under this. All the aspects of a particular territory of a state is mentioned in this. Palak. कहाँ चले गए? She's not here. Okay. Surya.
Yes, sir.
Surya, what did I mention in the first schedule?
Sir, it contains the name of states and union territories and the boundaries of states.
Yeah, the territory. Like, kitna area hai, how much area is there, what is the boundary? Okay, all these aspects are mentioned in the first schedule of Indian Constitution. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
सर आप रिपीट कर दोगे?
कहाँ गए थे?
सर ऑडियो बंद हो गए थे.
Okay. First schedule में it contains. Okay. It contains name of states and union territories. भारत के states के नाम और union territories are mentioned in the first schedule. Okay. Plus territorial jurisdiction of a state. Territorial jurisdiction मतलब एक state का दायरा क्या होता है? Like how many square kilometers of area it has in that particular state. What is the boundary? So it is defined in the first schedule. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now write. It's okay. Now write down about second schedule. Second schedule of Indian Constitution. Okay. Second schedule. Now write down very carefully. Okay. Very carefully write it down. It consists of provisions. It consists of provisions in relation with. It consists of provisions in relation with allowances. In relation with allowances, privileges, and emoluments of just write down what you have written. Sharda, speak what you have written. Sharda,
Sir,
what you have written?
in the chat box. Sir, I wanted to know what does the territorial jurisdiction mean, but you already explained that. And I wanted to know what is the difference between articles and a schedule.
I'll come to it. Okay. There are only 12 schedules. There are 12 schedules, whereas article talks about different aspects. These schedules are related to particular tasks, and I am explaining what all are coming under a particular schedule. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now the second question, like what अभी इसमें क्या लिखा है? साक्षी अभी अपने इसमें क्या लिखा है?
Sir, second schedule consists of provisions in relations with allowances, privileges, and emoluments of.
Okay. इसका मतलब off लिखो. अब मैं जो बताना, listen to me very carefully. What all are in second schedule? Second schedule talks about allowances. Like the president of India is going somewhere. Okay, he gets certain allowances, room rent, like hotel charges, his food charges, all those things. Allowances, privileges. If he is using a BMW, petrol is required. Okay, if he is getting a security force, Z level security, some kind of privileges he is getting. So and emoluments, like extra charges, like for the work he has done, like something special, like all the monetary things are covered under this. Like house rent, he's staying in some building of Government of India, the Government of India has to pay for it. So all the allowances, privileges and emoluments are measured in the second schedule. Okay, is it clear? Aman?
Yes sir.
समझ में आया?
Yes.
सेकेंड शेड्यूल में क्या क्या होता है बताओ, टेल मी.
सर अब अलाउंसेस, इमोल्यूमेंट्स और जो प्रिविलेजेस होती हैं,
हाँ,
जैसे
जो
कि
कि
सैलरी और उसके अलावा जो होता है.
बिल्कुल. अब पूजा कह रही हुई हमें.
Yes, sir.
Did you
Yes,
get
sir.
what I said? Did you get what I said?
Yes.
हर समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
पक्का?
Yes.
अब सुनो, दिस सेकेंड शेड्यूल डील्स विद अमॉल. ये जो भी चीजें हैं, देखो, आई हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट emoluments, privileges, and what? And I talked about allowances. Okay. अभी किस को मिलती है? For all, for like these things are talked about who? Like write down for the President of India. For the President of India, the governors of Indian state, the governors of Indian state, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chairman of Rajya Sabha. Am I going too fast? Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of Legislative Assembly, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of Legislative Assembly, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of Legislative Councils, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of Legislative Councils, Supreme Court Judges, High Court Judges, Comptroller and Auditor General. Comptroller, it is not controller, it is comptroller. Comptroller and Auditor General.
Sir, can you repeat from Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha?
Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of State Legislative Assemblies, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of State Legislative Assemblies, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of State Legislative Councils, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of State Legislative Councils, Supreme Court Judges, High Court Judges, and Comptroller and Auditor General. And Comptroller and Auditor General. Have you written? Have you guys written?
Yes.
हर्ष, जो मैंने बोला है ना, इसको रिपीट करो. Repeat once.
From starting.
हाँ.
Its second schedule consists of provisions in relationship with allowances, privileges, and emoluments.
Okay.
President is for President of India, the Government of India State, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of State Legislative Assembly, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of State Legislative Council, Supreme Court Judges, High Court Judges, and Comptroller and Auditor General.
Auditor General.
Auditor. Okay.
See, इनमें से for all those names, all those posts mentioned, if they get any privileges or emoluments, any privileges or any extra money or any house or any car as a privileges or any security as privileges, it comes under second schedule of Indian Constitution. I have defined all the things. Okay. Any privileges, emoluments or allowances given to the President of India, Governor of Indian states. Have you written Governor of Indian states?
No.
Have you guys written?
Yes, sir. Governor of India.
Governor of Indian state, Speaker of Lok Sabha and Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chairman and Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of State Legislative Assemblies, Chairman of and Deputy Chairman of State Legislative Council, Supreme Court Judges, High Court Judges and CAG. In सबको जो भी is there Chairman of Lok Sabha? No, Aman. It is Chairman of Rajya Sabha and Speaker of Lok Sabha. Okay. Lok Sabha does not have a chairman. It is called as Speaker of Lok Sabha. Okay. Clear, Aman?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. इनमें से इन लोगों में से for all this named pension, all this post pension, if they are getting any extra benefit, any allowances, any emoluments or any privileges, it comes under the second schedule of Indian Constitution. Is it clear or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very much clear. Pooja, is it clear? Palak, is it clear? Kirti, Buana, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, third schedule, write it down. The third schedule, it consists of oath and affirmations. This consists of oath and affirmation. It consists of oath and affirmations for. It consists of oath and affirmations more. It consists of oath and affirmation for Union Ministers of India, Union Ministers of India, Parliament election candidates, Member of Parliament, Supreme Court judges, Comptroller and Auditor General, state ministers, state legislature election candidates, state legislation members, and high court judges. Have you guys written harshly clear?
एक बार रिपीट कर देना आप यहाँ से स्टेट मिनिस्टर के बाद.
State ministers, state legislature election candidates, state legislature members, high court judges. Sharda, where are you, dear?
I'm here, sir.
Now repeat what I have dictated. Repeat once.
Yes, sir.
Repeat once.
So it consists of oath and affirmation for Union Ministers of India, Parliament election candidates, Members of Parliament, Supreme Court, Comptroller and Auditor General.
It is Comptroller and Auditor. Let me make it clear. It is Comptroller and Auditor General. CAG. Okay, go on.
Comptroller and Auditor General.
Very good.
State legislature election candidates and members, and ministers of the state.
And high court judges too.
And high court judges, yeah.
See, now when these people are elected, there is an election process. There is an election process for any candidate, a member of parliament or a member of state legislative assembly. There is an election process. So all those election process, how will they submit the form? How will they take the, once they are elected, they take the oath now? Who will conduct the oath for a particular person? Okay, my question is, for the Supreme Court Chief Justice who conducts the vote. For Supreme Court Chief Justice who conducts the vote. Supreme Court Chief Justice, you know? Aman.
Yes, sir.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट चीफ जस्टिस को ओथ कौन दिलाता है? हाथ आगे करके दे टेक ओथ ना?
नहीं
प्रेसिडेंट।
किसने बोला आंसर? साक्षी, वेरी करेक्ट आंसर। सुप्रीम कोर्ट चीफ जस्टिस को ओथ प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया दिलाते हैं। ओके, वेरी करेक्ट आंसर। ठीक है, मतलब हाथ आगे करके वोट लेते ना कि लाइक दे से एज पर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया आई एम टेकिंग ओथ, ऑल दोस थिंग्स आर मेंशन्ड इन दिस। ठीक है, और साक्षी टेल मी वन मोर थिंग, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया को ओथ कौन दिलाते हैं?
चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया।
वेरी गुड,
प्रेसिडेंट, आई डोंट।
वेरी गुड, इट इज चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया। It is Chief Justice of India. Okay. अगर प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया को रिजाइन करना होता है तो who will he submit his resignation to?
The vice president.
Very correct. Who told you all this?
Sir, I have read somewhere. Sir, my sister is law student, so she told me.
Okay. You copied her from na? See, third schedule consists of oath and affirmation. Everything. Who will give oath to whom? Okay. Who will give oath to whom? Affirmation. How their election process will be conducted. What will be like if they do something, their candidature will be cancelled. All these aspects are mentioned in the third schedule. Is it clear?
Yes.
Aman, first schedule में क्या लिखा था? Aman, what was written in first schedule?
First schedule में states और union territories के names.
सेकंड में?
सेकंड में था emoluments, allowances और privileges जो होंगी गवर्नर ऑफ स्टेट्स की और लोकसभा के मेंबर्स की। ओके,
एंड थर्ड शेड्यूल?
थर्ड शेड्यूल ये करंट वाला है, ओथ और अफर्मेशंस जो है मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट की और कैंडिडेट्स जो होंगे पार्लियामेंट इलेक्शंस के और हाई कोर्ट जजेस के, स्टेट मिनिस्टर्स, सीएजी और
ओके ठीक है, वो तो आराम से सीख लेना। नाउ पूजा, हैव यू गॉट? नाउ आई एम आस्किंग वन बाय वन। बुआना, यू गॉट इट व्हाट आई सेड?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Harsh, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Kirti, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure about it? You have any doubt, ask me right now.
affirmations जो है वो सारे rules and regulations के लिए।
Rules, regulations, how the things are conducted and all these things.
Yes.
Kirti?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Pakka?
Yes.
Okay. Palak? हाँ Surya.
Sir, what is who is controller of auditor?
I'll explain you. Wait, just a minute. Let me complete this portion first. I'll come to your topic. Palak, is it clear whatever I have talked till now? Palak has some audio problem. Pooja, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sakshi, clear?
Yes, sir.
Sharda?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now listen. Aman,
Yes, sir.
you are a CA student, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have completed your CA, I guess, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Tell me, what is the role of controller and auditor general?
So controller and auditor general is उसका मतलब ये काम होता है कि जितने भी गवर्नमेंट के ऑडिट्स होते हैं उनको वो करना, क्या नाम है, allocate करना अलग-अलग।
I'll explain. Surya, controller and auditor general is a person. It is a person who monitors and audits, like he have a check on expenditure and revenue of government of India. Clear? Surya?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Government of India has certain expenditure in a particular year. Okay,
Yes, sir.
they have certain revenue in a particular year. So Comptroller and Auditor General is a person who audits the expenditure and revenue of Government of India. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
now write down fourth schedule. Write down it. It contains the provisions. It contains the provisions in relation to. It contains the provisions in relation to. It contains the provisions in relation to allocation of seats. It contains the provisions in relation to allocation of seats for states and union territories in Rajya Sabha. It contains the provision. It contains the provision for allocation of seats for states and union territories in Rajya Sabha. Is it clear? Is it clear? Statement clear हुआ अमन?
Yes, sir.
What was the statement, Sakshi?
So it contains the provisions in relation to the allocation of seats for states and union territories in Rajya Sabha.
Now listen. कुछ नहीं होता. I'll tell you how this is. Okay, how this is taken care of. You have two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay. Okay. Let us leave Lok Sabha because we vote for the people to sit in Lok Sabha. हम लोग वोट करते हैं लोक सभा के लिए. हम लोग वोट करते हैं ना बीजेपी कांग्रेस के लिए. हम लोग वोट करते हैं. बट राज्यसभा के केस में क्या होता है, हर स्टेट से उस स्टेट, देखो I'll explain you clearly this is very important.
So please repeat. मेरा connection चला गया.
Okay, now everyone can hear me.
Yes.
Arpit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi, Jithin. I'm really sorry I got late. I was.
It's okay. It's okay. Arpit, do one thing. No issue. Arpit, do one thing. Just go through the recordings of the class. Okay.
I will just go through. I will just have a look at one.
Okay. Now listen to me very carefully. There are two houses in center, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Everyone knows this. This is center. Okay, but there are legislative assembly. There are legislative assembly in states. Okay, and there are legislative council. Okay, legislative council. All the states of India do not have legislative council. Only 7 states have legislative council. That thing we are not discussing it right now. That I'll discuss later. But what I wanted to say is, listen, यहाँ जो elections होते हैं, यहाँ पे जहाँ पे यूपी के लोगों ने योगी सरकार को चुना, योगी सरकार. Okay, UP has selected yogi government. Okay, BJP government. People voted. People of UP voted. Same way में, like Kerala government voted for Pinarayi Vijayan. Communist Party was there. Rajasthan government voted for some other government. So all the people who are elected by the people, like by our vote, if someone is elected, they are elected to state legislative assembly. State legislative assembly. Similar way में लोक सभा में जब हम लोगों को elect करते हैं, हम लोगों को we elect the people for Lok Sabha, like electing Modi government. We elected, now we voted for them. Okay, so they come in Lok Sabha. But there is one more thing here, Rajya Sabha. अब Rajya Sabha में members कहाँ से आते हैं? From where do the members come in Rajya Sabha? They are also called as member of parliament only, but from where do they come? See, listen. हर state में, now listen here. Now, Lok Sabha is here, Rajya Sabha is here. Okay, हर state में there are candidates. मतलब दो पार्टी अपने candidates को खड़ा करेगी, ठीक है? और these MLAs स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली के MLAs वोट, दे वोट, और उसमें से जो जीतता है वो सिलेक्ट होकर राज्यसभा में आता है। इज इट क्लियर? अब हर स्टेट से कितने मेंबर्स आएंगे राज्यसभा में वो किसके तहत से डिसाइड होगा? लाइक द MLAs of state legislative assembly vote for the candidates and the winner is elected to Rajya Sabha. Now who will be elected from state legislative assembly? How many seats? देखो हर स्टेट का रेशियो सेम नहीं होगा. Like it depends upon population and every factor. Like Kerala might have 2 seats. Suppose for example I am saying like 2 seats. Karnataka must have 3 seats. UP must have 7 seats. Look, like each state is differently given the number of members to be elected from that particular state. That is mentioned.
I have a doubt.
Yeah, ask.
Sir, so members of the Legislative Assembly are basically elected by the people, and the members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the people of the Legislative Assembly.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the doubt?
No, I wanted to inquire whether it's true or not, whether what I'm getting is right.
You want to confirm yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in the fourth schedule, it is written how many seats are allocated for a particular state and union territory for Rajya Sabha. उस particular state से कितने seats है राज्य सभा के लिए? Is it clear? Is it clear, Aman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Buana, if it is not clear, ask me again. Buana, is it clear?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Harsh?
Yes, sir.
नहीं समझ आया तो दोबारा पूछ ले हर्ष.
नहीं सर, आ गया.
पक्का?
Yes.
क्या बोला मैंने?
सर आपने राज्यसभा के मतलब कि the MLA elect the people from this, and from there only he becomes a member of the Rajya Sabha.
Very good.
And so this and you tell about the how many state, like different states have different people, ministers. They like UP have some number of the minister in Rajya Sabha will be more.
मतलब seats reserved for Rajya Sabha from a particular state. Seats reserved for Rajya Sabha from a particular state is mentioned in 4th schedule. Clear?
Yes.
ठीक है. Kirti got it?
Yes, sir.
Like Kirti has got it. Palak, you have got the concept? Palak's audio is not coming. Okay, Pooja, you have got the concept? Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
Sharda? Sharda?
Yes, sir.
Got the concept? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Surya, is it clear? Surya, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
पलक क्या हो गया? Is it clear or not? क्या हो गया बताओ? Okay, आपकी आवाज ही नहीं आ रही. Okay. Now write down 5th schedule. Arpit Major, पीछे जाके ना वीडियो देख लेना, then only you will get the concept. Okay.
अभी तक समझ आया. I'm clear with this. Whatever you have taught, it's clear.
It is clear, ना? Okay. Now write down 5th schedule. 5th schedule of Indian Constitution. It contains provisions related to administration. It contains provisions related to administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. It contains provisions related to administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. Is it clear? It contains provisions related to administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. Is it clear?
Yes.
क्या बोला पलक मैंने? एक और बार रिपीट करना.
It contains provisions related to administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes.
Yes. अब इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Explain. मतलब क्या होता है इसका? Explain करो. Palak has some net. Arpit, explain what I have told. Palak, your voice is not audible here. Dekho. Arpit, explain.
Then it means there are some reservations which are made to the some given on the basis of caste, on the basis of area, or their representation in the I think the constituent assemblies. Sorry, in the parliament. On
No. You are going wrong. There are some areas in the country. भारत में कुछ ऐसे जगह हैं जहाँ पे शेड्यूल कास्ट और शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स के लिए बहुत सारे रिजर्वेशंस है, लाइक जहाँ पर वो लोग रहते हैं ज्यादा मात्रा में, शेड्यूल कास्ट और शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स रहते हैं, ठीक है, ओके। अब उस एरिया में, इन दैट एरिया द गवर्नमेंट नीड्स टू पुट मोर इनपुट टू एनहांस देयर लाइफ स्टैंडर्ड. There are certain areas in the country the government needs to be very aware and very much like they had to put more inputs to uplift that areas to enhance the standard of life of those individuals. So this schedule 6 ये कहता है, schedule 6 says that how this place, this particular place of scheduled caste and scheduled areas and scheduled tribes have to be governed. Scheduled areas, how this particular scheduled areas of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes have to be governed. So fifth schedule deals with how a particular scheduled areas and scheduled tribes have to be governed. Is it clear?
Yes.
Aman समझ में आ गया?
Yes sir.
पलक समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
क्या बोला मैंने?
There are certain areas where government has to put more efforts to uplift the standards of people's life of that particular areas.
So what is mentioned in the 5th schedule of Indian Constitution?
It contains provisions related to administration and control of scheduled areas and tribes.
How this particular area can be, how this particular area needs to be governed, scheduled areas and tribal areas needs to be governed. Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Pooja, is it clear? Sakshi, is it clear? Jaldi batao. Sharda, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Kirti?
Yes, sir.
Harsh? Buana?
Yes, sir.
See, out of this, I will tell you from where the questions will come. Today, now you are doing one preliminary questions. 100% of question will come from this portion. 12 schedules. Okay. Now write down 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. It contains provisions of administration and control of administration and control of tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. In this schedule, it only consists of the provisions. It only consists of the provisions how to govern the tribal areas of these 4 states. How to govern the tribal areas of this 4 states. Only these 4 states. No other state it is talking about. So special privileges are given to the tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram as per the schedule of Indian Constitution. Aman.
Schedule 6.
What it says?
Sir, it contains a provision of administration and control of tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. Pooja, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Pooja, what did I say?
About the 6th schedule, it contains the provisions of administration and control of tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. It means like how to govern this, especially these 4 states, the tribal area.
These 4 states, tribal areas. So tribal areas of these 4 states.
Yes, tribal area of these 4 states.
Is it clear?
So, तो 5th schedule में तो ये 4 states cover नहीं होंगे फिर?
नहीं, स्पेशली वो फिफ्थ शेड्यूल जो था वो बाकी स्टेट्स के लिए था. इन जो 4 स्टेट को इसको स्पेशल प्रोविजंस दिए गए थे. ठीक है, वो 6th शेड्यूल में आता है. और इन योर पेपर आल्सो यू विल गेट अ क्वेश्चन दैट according to which schedule Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram's tribal population get special privileges. Okay, so you don't mention 5th schedule, it will always be 6th schedule. Okay,
किस टाइप की privileges मिलती है?
आवाज नहीं आई हर्ष.
किस टाइप की privileges, provisions?
Privileges मतलब उधर के लोगों को proper ration and like basic sanitation facilities, उधर के environment जो होते हैं वो protect करना बहुत जरूरी है. See, even in certain tribal areas, no, the people are acclimatized to the environment very easily. The people get acclimatized to environment very easily. So if a person is coming from outside, no, they can damage the environment and like the surroundings of this particular tribal areas. So these all things, like their basic facilities, their food, their sanitation facilities, their environment, every aspect has to be taken care of. Okay, so this is mentioned in, and how to this govern this particular area. This all things has been mentioned for this particular post test has been mentioned in 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. Is it clear, Harsh?
Yes, sir.
Write down 7th schedule. 7th schedule consists of 3 lists. Just write down 3 lists. Surya, which are those 3 lists? 7th schedule consists of 3 lists. Which are those 3 lists?
Don't know, sir.
Harsh, कौन सा? Anyone who knows the answer? Which are the 3 lists? I have already discussed it.
Sir, union, state, and concurrent list.
Very good. Who answered it? Sakshi also answered it. आपस में लड़ लो, डिसाइड करके मुझे बता दो. नहीं साक्षी, इससे मत लड़ना साक्षी. Now she is facing a problem. 7th schedule consists of 3 lists. Number 1 is union list. Union list includes all those subjects. Write down. Just write down union list. Write down. Union list includes all those subjects. Union list includes all those subjects in which central government can make the laws. मतलब the government for the entire country can make the laws. इसमें वो सारी चीजें mentioned होती है जिसमें देश की सरकार कानून बना सकती है. Union list includes all those subjects in which only central government can make the laws. Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write down state list. State list. State list includes all those subjects. State list includes all those subjects in which a particular state government can make the laws. Like state government of Punjab, state government of Maharashtra, state government of UP, state government of Kerala, state government of J&K can make the laws. State list includes.
Give me an example.
Yeah, I'm coming to it. I'm coming to it. Just first write it down. Write it down. I'll give you specific examples. Like, okay, just wait. ये लिख लिया?
Yes.
Now write down concurrent list. Concurrent list. Concurrent list includes all those subjects in which the state government as well as the central government can make laws. the state government as well as the central government can make laws. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, see who asked for example? Sharda was it, right?
Sir, yes.
Now write down example of union list. There are many examples, but I will give you a few examples. Okay. Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force comes under union list. No state government can make any law on this. Indian Army, Indian Air Force, and Indian Navy comes under union list. Written?
Yes, sir.
Railways comes under union list. Indian Railways comes under union list. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Write down citizenship can be only counted. Citizenship only comes under union list. Who can be the citizen of India? Who cannot be the citizen of India? This comes under union list. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let us go for state list. Okay. State list includes police, subjects like police, public health, sanitation facilities, hospitals, Okay, crimination ground, all those things comes under state list. Okay, now write down concurrent list. In these subjects, both central government as well as state government can make laws. This include forest, wildlife, economic and social planning, adulteration of foodstuffs, but this first example is enough, I guess. Is it enough? Arsh,
Yes, sir.
लिख लिया? So these were the example of three lists. So you have a basic idea. Union list are those subjects in which only central government can make the laws, whereas state list consists of those subjects in which central government as well as state government can make the laws. Okay, and the third list is concurrent list in which both central and state government can make the laws. Is it clear? Everyone, Buana clear? Kirti clear?
Yes, sir.
Palak?
Yes, sir.
Palak, Pooja, Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
Surya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Buana, why are you sad?
No, sir.
Pakka, you are not sad?
No, sir. Not sad.
Arpit is saying something. Labor in which list, Arpit?
Jithin, labor is in concurrent list because of during the migration of the laborers from one state to another, it was both the center and state which were making laws depending on their suitability and which suits best to each law of the state. So it is coming under concurrent list.
Yeah, labor is in concurrent list. He's right. Just write down labor also. A good point. Valid point made. Very good. We have completed till 7th schedule. Now we have to go for 8th schedule. 8th schedule. You know why I am dictating it in a very explanatory manner? I will tell you why. I'll give you the reason. It will come in your mains too. Okay, write down 8th schedule. Eighth schedule. Eighth schedule talks about 22 official languages. 22 official languages recognized by the Constitution of India. ये वो 22 लैंग्वेजेस की बात करता है जो भारत के संविधान ने रिकॉग्नाइज किया है. It talks about 22 official languages recognized by Constitution of India. Is it clear? Eighth schedule talks about 22 official languages recognized by Constitution of India. Is it clear?
Yes.
Pakka?
Yes.
You don't need to learn all those languages. The 22 languages I'm just reading out: Asami, Bengali, Bodo, Dogri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Maithili, Malayalam, Manipuri, Maratha, Nepali, Oriya, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Santali, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu. These are the 22 languages which have constitutional recognition. Okay, if you want to add this to your notes, you can go and search and add. There is no need to craft this thing. It gives, matlab, it talks about the 22 languages. Pooja, is it clear? Pooja?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What does 8th schedule talk about?
It talks about 22 official languages recognized by Constitution of India, like
Okay.
Bengali, Gujarat, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, etc.
Okay. Now write down 9th schedule. It deals with state acts. It deals with state acts and regulation. It deals with state acts and regulations. It deals with state act and regulation that deals with land reforms, like abolition of zamindari system, Now listen to me very carefully. Okay, ninth schedule includes certain land reforms. Every state must have land reforms, like zamindari system was there. Zamindars, we were given the right to collect tax from particular farmers and all. So all those land reforms of a particular state are mentioned in ninth schedule. Ninth schedule includes state acts and regulation that deals with land reforms like abolition of zamindari system. Is it clear? It deals with land reforms. So majorly it deals with what? Land reforms. Okay. 10th schedule. Write down 10th schedule. It contains provisions relating to disqualification of member of parliament. It contains provisions related to disqualification of member of parliament and state legislature assembly on the ground of defection. It contains provisions related to disqualification of member of parliament and state legislature assembly, disqualification of member of parliament and member of state legislature assembly on the ground of defection. भाई, it is very simple. When an MP, जो हम MP कहते हैं ना, या कोई MLA, if they do something, if an MP or MLA do something wrong, what is defection? Against the Constitution of India, they are doing something. It is considered as defection. If that is the scenario, if against the Constitution of India they are doing something, and if that is the scenario, their member of parliamentship and their membership of parliament and membership of state legislative assembly can be removed. They can be removed as MPs or MLAs if they are doing anything unethical or unparliamentary, that is not in with accordance with the Constitution of India, भारत के संविधान के खिलाफ जाते हैं, तो उनका member of parliament or membership of parliament and membership of state legislative assembly can be taken off. This provision is written in 10th schedule of Indian Constitution. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I complete 2 more schedules? Today only, if I take 5 minutes, it will be completed.
Yes, sir.
No issue, na?
No, sir.
Okay, write down 11th schedule. 11th schedule. It contains the provisions. It contains the provisions that specify the powers. That specify the powers and authority and responsibility of panchayats. It contains the provisions that specify the powers and authority and responsibility of panchayat. Write down, it has 29 matters in it. It has 29 matters in it. See, 11th schedule talks about what is the responsibility of panchayat. There are many panchayat in, like, the area will be under the governance of panchayat, or either the area will be under the governance of municipalities. So this schedule, 11th schedule, talks about the powers and authorities and responsibility. What the power does a panchayat have of a particular village? What responsibility a panchayat have of a particular village? And powers, what power, what authority they have a panchayat have of a particular village. So this 11th schedule talks about powers, authority and responsibility of panchayats of a particular village. So this provision has 29 matters, like 29 subparts are there. You don't need to go in deep. If they ask you, they will ask you how many provisions are there. Just write down there are 29 matters in it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
There are 29 matters in which a panchayat can take on decision. You don't need to go into deep, that much deep. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 12th schedule. Write down 12th schedule. It deals with powers, authority. It deals with powers, authority and responsibility of municipalities. It deals with powers, authority and responsibility of municipalities. It has 18 matters in it. भारत में एक municipality in India, a municipality can take decision on 18 matters. Okay, what is the power a municipality possesses? What is the power? What is the authority a municipality possesses? What are the responsibilities of municipalities? See, so 11th schedule talks about the powers and authority of panchayat, whereas 12th schedule talks about the powers and authority of municipalities. Okay, and municipalities and panchayats are part of which type of government, Aman?
So, self-government ही याद रहता है, भूल जाता हूँ हमारा.
Arpita's answer very good. It is part of local self-government.
Local self-government.
Okay. आज हमने पढ़ा है भारत के संविधान के 12 शेड्यूल्स. I have told you everything in detail. Everything I have made you write. Okay. उसके ऊपर लिख लेना wherever you have written. Surya, you got my point? You got everything, Sharda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Just keep in your mind, one question in prelims and one question in mains will come out of this portion. I am 110% sure. Okay. Now, you don't have to. Now, give me 2 more minutes. Okay. 2 more minutes. Okay. You don't have to cram the entire thing. You don't have to just cram the entire thing. What you have to remember, first schedule talks about state and union territories. Okay. Please mute yourself. Okay, first schedule talks about state and union territories. Just remember that. Okay, second schedule talks about privileges and emoluments given to certain sets of people. Underline the word privileges, emoluments. First schedule, states and union territories. Third schedule talks about oath and affirmations. Underline the word oath and affirmations. Fourth schedule talks about allocation of seats to Rajya Sabha. Underline the word allocation of seats to Rajya Sabha. Fifth schedule talks about scheduled caste and scheduled tribe areas of certain scheduled caste and scheduled tribe areas governance. Sixth schedule talks about 4 states, particularly scheduled caste and scheduled tribe areas of that particular states. Okay. Seventh schedule easily talks about 3 lists. Eighth schedule talks about what? Languages. 22 Indian languages it's talk. So keyword is language. Okay. Ninth schedule talks about land reforms. Okay. 10th schedule talks about disqualification of MPs. 11th schedule talks about panchayat and 12th schedule talks about municipalities. So these are the keywords. Underline the keywords. Don't learn entire thing. This is just for an explanatory purpose. If the question comes to you, you need to understand the thing. So I have explained you in detail. You got what I am saying? You got what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Aman, clear? Arpit, Palak, Harsh, Surya,
Yes,
Pooja?
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Okay. I will
Thank you, sir.
have a meeting with you guys on Wednesday. It will be a one-on-one, like we will have a meeting, right? Apart from the studies, we will have a meeting section, okay, on Wednesday. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a nice day.
So we're not having polity tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're not having polity tomorrow.
You are having class tomorrow. Who told you that you are not having class?
So you said that you meet us on Wednesday.
No, I will be having a meeting on Wednesday with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Apart from the studies, I need to discuss certain things, approach towards studies.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. Jithin, today we have only one class, Jithin, that's all.
Yeah, this second class will start by next week or by end of this week. Okay.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Perfectly.
And guys, please go through current affairs. Current affairs is very important.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if anyone wants to discuss anything, they can call me. Sakshi, आज जो पढ़ा है समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Surya, are you getting the things very clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kirti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Harsh, Bhuwana?
Yes, sir.
All are getting Arpit, everything okay till now?
Perfectly fine. It's very clear.
Aman, everything
Yes, got
okay?
it.
Okay.
Yes,
Chalo. Good night, guys. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Jithin. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.